I managed to catch up today with a friend of mine, Mark, who I first met when I was doing some work with the Oxford City Council a few years ago now, probably about 5 years ago, with workplace wellbeing. Maybe it was 4 years ago. Anyway, it's a while. It's probably my first real foray into presenting on a sort of a corporate level like that. And I was talking about activity, and he was talking about resilience, which is his specialist subject. And he was already doing a lot of really, really interesting work in that world. Probably before anybody was really, really pushing that agenda. Certainly before people were pushing it in the workplace. I think kind of athletes and high performers were looking at it, but it was definitely not something that was really big in the workplace. So yeah, Oxford City Council were pretty forward thinking on that front. But we've kind of kept in touch over the years, and we had a catch up today for 20 minutes or so, and it was really good to hear from him and to hear kind of where he is with things now and how well he's doing, in terms of kind of how busy he is, the impact that he's having, and the number of organizations who are really, really sort of chomping at the bit to get him and his team, because it's not just him. He's got a team of other people who deliver kind of workshops around general well-being, and then he takes the kind of the resilience side of things. And it was a bit kind of a bit weird because I guess on some levels, Mark, because of what he delivers, he's doing something that's very similar to what I'm doing. But at the same time, I kind of look at that and think, rather than I never look at Mark as a competitor, in that sense that we're competing for the same business. I mean, Mark's so far kind of ahead from where I am in terms of this side of the business. But it's like kind of, I guess it was really motivating for me to speak to him, someone who's doing really well, making it work in this industry, in this world of a subject that companies probably hadn't even heard of 5, 10 years ago, and now they're kind of clamoring over themselves to get a piece of it and to bring it in. I just feel excited to be on the kind of the cutting edge, if you will, the latest thing that's happening, these developments into physical and mental well-being. I feel I'm kind of very well positioned at the moment, and have I guess this comes back down to my frustrations that I feel that it's not happening faster. And it was funny when I said to Mark, yeah, he was telling me about how he was doing, and he said, "How are you getting on?" I was saying, basically, I want to be where you are. And he said that he was glad. He was glad that because he spent 15 odd years getting to where he is, and he was glad that I hadn't just figured out the magic, the secret sauce, and I could just snap my fingers and kind of create something. So it was. It was kind of really interesting talking to him. We've not caught up in a while, actually, in a good probably about 10 months or so since I last saw him and spoke properly to him. And a lot's changed in the industry in that time, in the world of workplace well-being, and the whole mental health thing has really, really taken off onto another level, and I can't see it stopping. It's just going to keep on gathering more and more momentum, which is fantastic. And I just kind of look at where I am at the moment, and even though I'm not where I want to be, I still feel incredibly fortunate to be in the position that I'm in, where I am gathering this momentum, and I am, you know, poised to have the kind of impact on the world that I kind of really feel that I can have and that I want to have. Yeah, that was the main thing I guess I got out of speaking to Mark today. So, got a bit weird because it's not really. I can't really look at that and think, well, that's a huge step forwards. But I look at it, and I look at the way kind of the way I frame things and the way I think about things, and it's really, really important for me to stay motivated, to stay focused, absolutely focused on this. And stories, I've got other friends and other people who I see kind of doing very, very well in this world. I don't think they're doing exactly the same thing as me. They certainly haven't got the exact same message as I have. So again, I don't see it as a competition necessarily, but I just see the increase in the number of people and organizations who are embracing this, And I'm just kind of excited, I guess, for the future, tempered with that frustration that things aren't happening faster. But I guess the biggest thing I take away from my conversation with Mark today is just to keep doing what I'm doing, stay consistent, keep doing it, keep adding value, keep writing about what I'm doing, keep taking those steps, keep putting myself out there, keep talking about it, and it'll come together. I mean, it already has been. It's already working. It's already happening for me. It's just I like things to be happening a lot faster. Don't think it's too much to ask. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with things today, and a couple of other bits and bobs which I got stuck into today as well. But that was the highlight of the day, if you will, when it comes to progress towards the goal. So there we go. There's today's check-in. I'll be back again tomorrow with another update. Bye for now.